right. Good. Let me do the guest segment so you can introduce your guests. Boss. All right. Have any visiting Rotarians here today? Doesn't look like so. No visiting Rotarians here.
I didn't assign your numbers, yeah?
Yeah, always we do. Have Danny. Oh, Danny, you remember this club, eh? Oh. I haven't seen Danny forever, man. Megan, even today, it's gonna be too long. All right. Do we have any visiting Rotarians online, Danny?
I have a few folks here. I have Shamar Forbes. I don't know if they're Rotarian or not.
Speak up, Danny, speak up.
Shamar Forbes.
Well, let's open it up.
Sharma Forbes. Sharma Forbes.
Sharma Forbes. All right. Good to have you. Where do you hail from, Rotarian for Sharma?
Hello.
Hi, is that Rotarian Sharma?
Hi, what was the question?
Which Rotary Club do you hail from?
I'm not from a Rotary Club, but I'm interested in joining Rotary.
Okay, good. Okay, well, we definitely have Keno McCartney, Music Director. I'm sure he'll take your information afterwards. We'll
Okay.
get you on board some. All right, but we want now to invite any visiting Rotarians to please to introduce yourselves. Any visiting Rotarians online?
Hi,
We have
good-
a visitor.
Catherine Knowles
Catherine.
here. Not a Rotarian, but I was invited by Mrs. Rashawn Wallace, Dean Wallace.
Okay, good. And when you see Dr. Wallace, but we have an outstanding ticket for her, eh?
Yes,
All right, good. We're gonna get to a segment for guests in a few minutes, all right? But right now, just visiting Rotarians, no visiting Rotarians, I guess. No?
I'm
Okay.
also a visiting Rotarian,
Okay, Rotarian, Lene?
Lene Bean, visiting.
Yes, which club you from, Lene?
I'm not in a club. Interested
Okay.
in joining.
Okay, awesome. Well, Keno, Rotarian Keno, I see we have a whole slew of potential Rotarians. All right, okay, so yes, get to the segment now where we actually invite Rotarians to introduce their guests. I see we have 3 guests online and someone's gonna have to take credit for them. But Shabar, you have a guest in okay, so you can introduce your guest first, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I have my very learned colleague with me today, Mr. Mark.
Stand up, Shabar, stand up, yeah, speak. No wonder he's so excited. Sorry, what's your name? Yes? Mark Duchamp. Good to have you, right? Good to have you. All right. Any other visiting Rotarians? No? She let me know she's a member.
Fine.
Yes, I'll find myself. All right, okay, so any other visiting Rotarians online before we get to those 3 guests that introduce themselves? Sorry, any Rotarians who has a guest visiting today? No, but what I'll do.
Good afternoon. Hi, Jamal.
Hi, hello.
This is Dr. Dean Wallace. Just wanted to introduce my guest, Catherine Knowles.
Awesome. Where's Catherine? Catherine, can you show yourself? Oh, okay, that's who mentioned herself earlier. Good. Well,
Thank you.
good to have. All right. So that was which Rotarian was that again?
This is
Sandra.
Dr. Dean Wallace.
Oh, yes. Okay, right. Yes, I told Catherine to let you know that we have a ticket for you. I didn't want to say warrant, but someone might have said that said it out, you know. Well, good to have both of you. Dr. Wallace, as well as your guests. Now we have two other persons who don't seem to have been claimed. So I will invite then our Director of Membership, Kino, you take credit for our guests, our visiting guests. We have two of them.
Jamal.
Hey,
Jamal.
hey, Chantal.
Chantel, I don't know if Monique is shy or nervous, but Monique has members of the Weather Enthusiast Fellowship who are on. I see at least 3 names that are on. That
What's going on?
I can't tell who on there. I know Jim's supposed to be on.
Chantal, past president Chantal, please help our carrying Monique out and say.
That cartoon character is actually Jim Crow.
Okay, now she's it's coming to memory now. She says that there's a Jim Crow.
Jim Crumb, yes.
Yep, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good to have you with us today. Past president Chantal, please help our carrying Monique out. I think I'm not sure if she can see from there or she's still excited. Any other persons? Any other persons with a contingent for Rotarian body? No? Or they all shy too?
They must be shy or maybe just can't turn on their mics right now.
Okay, now I know we had 2 other persons who said that they were visiting and they were also interested in Rotary. So if you can just tell me your names again. I'm gonna let our president, Darren, he's going to welcome you.
Lene Bean.
Oh, my name,
Yeah.
Chantel Saunders.
Right, President Darren, you take credit for those 2? I do.
Catherine Knowles.
Shama
Right.
Forbes.
Right, okay, I think our Dr.
Oh,
Wallace.
Sharita Edgecombe is there also. You have Sharita Edgecombe?
Yeah, Sharita Edgecombe as well. Oh, wow, we got a lot of potential members. So our membership director definitely has his hands full.
Hi, and also Nicola Ferguson.
Okay, welcome. Also a guest.
Yeah, she is also a
Nicola.
guest.
Okay, great. Well, good to have you all. Good to have you all. As I said, our membership director, Keno McCartney, will be sure before you leave, please ensure that Keno speaks to each of you today if you do have an interest in.
Keno is my neighbor. Hi, Keno.
You must be seeing getting in and out of this conference, go to your regalia. All right, so without further ado, so we have an exciting program for you today. So I'm gonna see if I can go my joke archives and pick up one for you. Unless past president Dwayne has a stale joke again today, so test it out. All right, very quickly. I don't think I've said this one yet, right? Okay, was that yeah. So, a bartender, a guy walks into the bar and order 3 beers. Y'all haven't heard this one yet, right? Yeah. I said it last week. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll come back to that now during the if you want to hear my jokes, come to our change over. I got a whole slew of them lined up for you. And I think we're gonna have a joke runoff competition. All right, the best jokes we can in town. So when is the date? When is the date for our change over? 25th. 25th. All right. To potential members, we want to invite you, get your tickets now. It promises to be a really, if you want to hear about Rotary, you want a quick introduction into Rotary, come to our changeover.
Next week.
Next week, 20th, Tuesday, that?
Yes, that's Tuesday, next week, Tuesday evening.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, Mr. President. Membership director.
Thank you. Let's give the Jamal a round of applause, please. Give him a round of applause. Thank you so much, Jamal. I don't know if you're singing, it's the last mile of the way also.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, it's so good to have all of you on. Chantel, good to see you, Chantel, my good neighbor. My
Yes.
good neighbor, good, and I'm gonna claim you today, absolutely. All of those persons who are actually on, we're gonna reach out to you and give you information in terms of what it takes to become a Rotarian, especially a part of this group. Of course, there are some qualifications you have to pass in order to become a Rotarian and also to become a member of this excellent club, the Rotary Club of Nassau. Before I say anything else, I have to recognize this person. Last week, we had a speaker, Dr. Who's name was Dr. Who was here last week? Dr. Grimes. Thank you, Dr. Grimes was our speaker last week, and she did an excellent talk as it relates to the walk of those persons, the geriatrics and standardless walk. And if you were out there on Saturday, I just want to recognize you. If you were out there on Saturday, just quickly stand. I want to recognize you because it was an amazing time. Stand very quickly if you were out there. Okay, Jamie, Dwayne, Jamal said he was coming. Jamal ain't reached yet. He's still in his bed. We have our president, our current president, and our incoming president was there. Give them a round of applause. Did you make you see that? One of you can sit down. I have to recognize his voice, and this is my buddy. And I want my buddy, come stand with me. Come here, buddy. Come to stand with me. My buddy registered that day. And listen to me. You buy a ticket for change over here. Oh, goodness, I want to buy it. That's all right, you can say it. Watch it, say it. Watch it, you're scared like this woman, look. Yes. Around. That's what I mean. She looks lovely. Listen, if you're gonna be a part of this club, you have to look as lovely as my buddy. So thank you very much. My buddy. Oh, sorry, let me get the ticket. Oh, cheese. Right, and you know, this is what Rotary is all about. To treat someone else. So I encourage you, if you have a buddy, buy your buddy a ticket. Treat someone, give someone the ability to see how great this club is. Say what you say. Let them know how great this club is. Okay, sorry, you got it? All right, so Darren put my name down. She is good. My ticket is taken care of. I'm going to encourage you, but brother, do you have a ticket yet? You do not have a ticket. Who invited you? He is gonna buy at least 3 tickets. Thank you very much. Sheila, are you doing good to raise money? Yes, I. So 3 tickets for you. 3 tickets for you. If you haven't got your ticket, this is what it's all about. Cindy, did you get your ticket yet? You have 2 your tickets or 3? 2 tickets. So, ladies and gentlemen, the changeover is coming. It's going to be an exciting time. Make sure if you are visiting with us, Chantel, make sure that you get your ticket. Gina Marie, Lizette, Catherine, my good friend, make sure all of you who are on, come to an exciting time. We're gonna have an amazing time here next week, Tuesday, for the changeover. So make sure to get your ticket. Thank you very much. And I will be reaching out to all of you who said that you would like to become a part of Rotary and RCN. Give yourselves a round of applause. Please welcome our great president, Darren Bay.
Very much, thank you so much. I want everybody to get your phones out, get your lighters out, they can put our hands in the air. Right, y'all will sing the song with me. That's very quickly, sing it over. Why are they singing? When I was coming. I know. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Get your lighters out, Jimmy, I just singing the song. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. What a wonderful time, eh? I am so happy to be here today. It's a wonderful time, and it's certainly been a pleasure of mine standing here as your president for this year, and thank all of you for this. So certainly at our changeover, I'm happy to see all of you come in. As a caller to what Kino would have said, I was so pleased on Saturday to see so many of you who came out And I'm sure the Sandals geriatric, they also enjoyed us being there as well. It was a fantastic time. I was telling Dwayne, there was a young lady on the route. We were supposed to run her down. Because every time we saw Dwayne get closer and closer and closer to her, she break up running. You know, and so I did what we believed the runner down, but no, it's Rotary, you got G. But he got closer to her, she ran up again, but it really was a fantastic time. And thank you to all of you who would come out and join us there on Saturday, really good time to be out there. As Kino would have said again, this is a ticket here for Dietrich, yeah?
No, she has a ticket as a favorite.
I know. Who is for?
That was an example for.
You can give it to us right here.
That's a second place guest. Shabbat, yes.
Okay,
Shabbat, you ticket place guest. Someone else, so thank you, Shabbat. You know, 3 tickets, please.
Okay, so, Shabbat, you watch yours? You got two? Okay. You make a note, so make a note, Shabbat is 52, 53, and 54.
Sir.
Make a note, 52, write it down. There you go. You say three. Okay, so maybe you're 54. No, they're ready. Okay, you got it ready. So consider that's you, yeah? Who was I missing?
Did Catherine online get a ticket?
Did you make a note? I'm saying for. It's 54, 55, make a note. Okay.
54.
All right. So I look forward to all of you joining us. Invite your family, your friends. It's going to be a fun time where we're going to be able to really bring in incoming President Wayne and his team, who I'm certain will do an outstanding job next year. Now, how are we looking with now? Those of you who weren't here last week, I mentioned there's going to be a very special program, President Jim, for Jamal, Wayne, and Park President Tony Wallace, like cancel this flight. So there's going to be a very special comedy session at the changeover between those three. It's a fundraiser. Whoever gets the best crowd participation are the ones who are going to raise the most money. Okay? I mean, that's yours, man. Okay? And so that's going to be a crowd please, I'm sure. But this afternoon, we're going to have a very special segment, special speaker who's going to come and share. And I would have had the opportunity to see her in this forum a few weeks ago. And she's indeed a weather enthusiast, indeed a confident heart and respect to the weather. And so when she said to me that she'd want to share with our club, I knew it couldn't happen in Wayne's year, it had to happen in my year. Because of the wonderful information she's going to share and how timely the information is in respect to weather and housekeeping, etc. I'm just going to read her bio very quickly. All of us know Monique is a public service driver by profession who works by pre-arrangement only. That means that you can't find out on the dot soliciting clients. That's what I mean, Monique. Okay. That yeah, she's out of the big time. She's a certified storm chaser from Sky One and Sport Network, which are both based in the USA. She's a weather enthusiast, having completed a few online classes with the basics in backyard meteorology, tsunami, storm surge, natural disasters, one ocean, one planet, climate change, and climate solutions. She is a Rotarian from Rotary Club Nassau. She is the chair for Weather Enthusiasts Rotary Fellowship. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians and guests, let's welcome our very own. Monica is going to come and share with us this afternoon on the topic I'm proposing. Let me find it. Understanding development. Make sense? Kind of so. Let's welcome Monica.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
So we're gonna talk about, how I started with the Rotary Fellowship. So first of all, you know, from the club, assistant treasurer of the foundation chair-elect, taxi driver, gymnastics club, track and field also. Now, let's talk about what is the Rotary Fellowship. A Rotary Fellowship is an international group of persons who share a common passion. Being a part of a fellowship is a fun way to make friends around the world, explore a hobby or a passion, and enhance your Rotary experience. So how it all started for me? Well, during the pandemic, like Darren would have introduced, my job was affected during the pandemic. So for my mental health, I started to do some online classes just in the basics of backyard meteorology because I was always a weather enthusiast, but never actually pursued that goal. So now I did the backyard meteorology, one ocean, one planet, tsunami, natural disasters, climate change, and climate solutions. And after I did those classes, I also said I wanted to be one of those dog chasers like CMU where I can watch on TV. So I still went and I did the classes for the Water Network and passed. Sorry. Right. I did the Water Network and I passed with that, and also the Sky one. After completing all of those, I was with Sky Weather for a short time, and then I wanted to pursue my own thing by actually doing my own chasing, not chasing, but I name it Bahama Storm chasing. But my target was really those on the marine, on the yachts and the sailboats that are actually traversing through the Bahama Islands. And going backwards, sorry. And that's how that all started with me. Sorry, going backwards. So how can you join? It's all volunteering your time, observing weather events, taking photos and videos, knowing your location where you're at, and recording your post. And who is posting? How is your post recorded? Who is posting so that person can get the credit for that photo or that video? What weather event is being posted? Is it a lightning strike or funnel cloud, water spout, etc.? When the event happened, you need the date and time, and where the event happened, for the location. These are all good for data collection to help out with why we should help, and it helps so with the meteorologist can only see what's above the radar, and they really can't see what's under the radar. So we help them, the meteorologists, the scientists, collect data that is truly needed for the forecasting. Citizen science is a scientific research conducted with participation from the general public, like myself. Citizen science are sometimes referred to as amateur or non-professional scientists who also save lives and property. So most of the members on the BSC group are actually on yachts and sailboats, with a few marine vessels like fishing boats and sailboats and some general publics here in the Bahamas. So there are some photos that I have up. Yes. So that's a photo that one of my guests would have taken. He was staying at Goldman when we had a downburst by Sanders Beach. And they were clowning around on the patio by Goldman. And as you can see, the lightning strike in the back. When they were leaving, they sent me this video saying, I know you do the weather, so this is a video. I said, is it okay to post? And they give me the approval to post. But that went viral. But as you see, I put there, don't be outside, period. Because when there is a lightning, you can easily get struck, whether the thunderstorm is ready to be ahead or not. And if you're in the water, you are actually a conductor. You should not even be in the water or underneath a tree. And then you will see there's some downbursts also. There's some microbursts, also known as downbursts of winds. These are some photos that I would have taken the same time that action happened. That event happened. This was by Sanders Beach when they had that downburst. which people thought was a tornado, but when you look at it, a tornado spins. And so no leaves, no trees, nothing was spinning or laying in that direction. Everything was just flat. That's how you know it's the difference between the downburst and a tornado. And then there's a water spout that is taken by MJ Tremblay. She's at One King Beach, a resident there. While she was taking this video, I was down by Liz Rest, where I was videotaping the whole action, but she had a better view from where she was. As soon as she took this photo, she sent it to me. And this photo actually made it on International Center for Water Spout for the month of October in 2023. So that went viral. The next photo would be the World Water Spout Climatology. And if you see the chart, Nanny, if you see the chart, you'll see 2022, the Bahamas is in red. We were second behind the US in reporting water spouts. But 2023 now, we're in third place, with Italy being in second in the red. So the more people report what they see, the more they collect the data. But I think now this year so far, I've probably reported about 8 or 9 water spouts that have been already. So hopefully that will bring us back up in second place with the US. No one will ever beat the US, because the US, they always have water spouts. And then if you go to the next photo, and I have some displays here on the table. This is the International Percent of Water Spout page. Well, this is a portion of it, I just put it together. That photo, but he has, I only have 2 people, but it's 3 of us that are actually from the Bahamas. Robert Meister, he owns Blue Lagoon Island. Me, Robert and Kevin Benty, he lives in Legacy. Kevin Benty is actually has a master's degree in atmospheric scientist. Robert just finished his meteorologist class, and I'm just the regular person that drives around and just take photos and report to them if I see something and they tell me where to go, because they're home or in their office, and they will go on the computer and say, hey, Bonnie, are you this way? We need you to do something there, look like a big cell is coming in your location. Do you have visual on this? And so I will get most of the photos, but we work as a team. So we made it in the top, we've been 3 persons from the Bahamas that actually made it in the top 10 water spout hunters in the world for 2023. And that was only from us posting and collecting the data for them. So how do you receive it? How do we receive the information? Well, the Bahamas Department of Meteorology, they would email us the weather forecast every morning. Whenever there's any severe weather or any heat advisory, you would see the heat advisory come out. A photo will come out right now. And we will just post it to our page. And the severe warning from the Bahamas Department of Meteorology normally comes with a photo and a description, letter form, and we will post that also. I know y'all see me posting all the time, so that's how I get the information. There's also, when there was a drought and we had all of those fires, the Met Office also sent out a photo for that. And I also posted that also. Other programs that help with data collection is actually the COCRAs. Now, all of these things, you don't need to go to school to do those. These are all volunteer. And the COCRAs is really community collaborating with rain, hail, and snow. So you have a rain gauge at home. The reading is between 7 to 9. That's their time for you to be reading the data. And once you report the data, the Met Office recognized only from COCRAs. So we would send the data into COCRAs, which is based in Colorado. But the Met Office only recognized COCRAs reading. And so another one is the Globe Observer, which is NASA. NASA has many options, and it's a learning program. If you don't know anything about clouds, mosquitoes, land, trees, they offer these classes for you free. Once you download the app on your phone, you can do these. My two is only clouds and mosquitoes. I don't do the other ones. Everybody has their options of which ones they want to do. And then other programs that help with the data. You go down, this is the US Embassy, they had posted a program for the mosquitoes in September of last year. So the BSC group, along with the Med Office, we all went, and it was the environmental health, all of us met at the University of the Bahamas in the US corner room. And it was live for everybody, even those in the Caribbean. Mostly it was a lot of Spanish countries, so they had to just select whatever language they were speaking. And then here, after we finished those classes, I had my little team, a little group of us, and we met at South Beach, and we made our own mosquito traps, so we could see if we could get the larvae from the mosquitoes to test, to see if we have any of those mosquitoes that would have diseases. And the mosquitoes that have diseases would be those with the stripe on it, called the Egyptian mosquitoes. I never knew about all kinds of different names for mosquitoes, and that's something I learned in September. And then we're going down. And then you would see that's how the rain gauge is done. And we have like the black socks around it because mosquitoes like dark spots. So you can't have too much light for the mosquitoes to go in. So it brings us back to the Rotary Fellowship now. So the steps to create the Weather Enthusiast Rotary Fellowship. So when I first did the Rotary Leadership Program in 2022, that was the time that past President Chantel was president. When I was in the class with the level 1 and the level 2 classes, Charles Seeley, we were talking about the fellowships. I started to learn a lot about the different things that Rotary does. And he said, since you with weather, this would be something good for you to do. I said, okay, I'll think about it, but never really, give it a chance. And then I came back and I told Chantel, past President Chantel, I said, what I think this is something that I wanted to do. I would like to do. You think it's possible for me to do it? And this was all the way from 2022. And so she said, yes, I don't see why not. So when May came, in June of last year, she said, I think you should go ahead and start that fellowship. And because she pushed me, and I'm not the person who's gonna move right away unless someone push me, I end up starting the fellowship. So first thing I did was call Lindsay Cancino to find out how he went about with doing the polio fellowship. And he told me, he sent me the template from Rotary, how to start a fellowship. And I went by that and he said, send them an email, which I did. I sent Rotary International an email on the 28th of June. And the 29th, and this was at almost midnight, I sent that to them. And the 29th of June at 10:12, Gianna Consalvo sent me a message back and saying that this is a great idea to start. And she gave me the guidelines of what I needed to do. And she said, you can go ahead and start your group, but make sure put in front of the group name proposed until we give you the okay that it is approved, so you can start having members come and join. So the email to International, Rotary International first for guidance. Then we had to review the Rotary Code of Policy, then submit the application for approval. And once that application for approval was sent out, once Rotary give the okay, the membership within 25, you have to have 25 persons from 5 countries was required for the approval could be granted. So we had to have 25 persons with 5 different countries, which I had about that. Once that was done, we did a WhatsApp group also, because there's a lot of people who are not on Facebook, and to start to get people to join. Then I had to create the bylaws from the template that Rotary International had for approval. And past President Chantel, she helped with that. The board members was selected with at least 3 officers representing at least 2 different countries. And the logo had to be made by Rotary standard. And the logo was created by Rotarian Jonathan Thorberry. And then Rotarian Shabar Road, right over there, He actually helped with the Facebook page. So the WhatsApp group was created for those that are not on Facebook, like I said. And once the fellowship was approved, it was approved in October 2023. Proposed was removed from the Facebook, but they sent me a message in July of last year before I actually got the approval to start to take the proposed name off the Facebook page and just leave it as the weather enthusiast, because the name I had for the weather enthusiasts was weather observers. But Gianna gave me the idea of naming it weather enthusiasts because it attracts different types of people from different areas, whether they are just beginners or not. And then now the next step is the NPO application was submitted for approval by the Register General. And we're still waiting on that. President Darren is helping me with that. Next step after that is done, they'll be setting up the bank account. And the MPO, once the MPO membership is done and ready to go, there will be a membership fee of $10, which will be it will be annually, and that will be donated to a Rotary Disaster Response. Next thing would be the Weather Enthusiast Rotary Fellowship will hold its annual meeting in October of 2024. Seeing that the approval date was in October, we'll have our annual meeting October 2024. And then we have a video. You can play that video. And whilst that is playing, I will just say if there's, we have 4 board members. Monique is the chair. I have Javar as my assistant. Chantel is the secretary, and Jim Chrome, who's online, is actually membership. He's actually a former Rotarian from Hawaii. So he's actually will be in charge of membership. I guess the video is in vain. Okay. So the video, sends the videos in with I'll probably. Have it online? He has it over there. It's only on the slide. It's above that one. If not, I could just skip that. But the video actually is the video I did for the Rotary Fellowship, introducing it. It's on the Facebook page. Yeah, for the Weather Enthusiast Facebook page.
Good morning, once again, we ask questions.
Go ahead.
How do you know where to go? I think one.
Well, I have the Bahamas radar, more accurate on my phone. And I also use radar scope, which is the Miami radar. I use the Miami radar because it covers as far as Etutra and portion of Exuma and back to Miami. So I would use the radar scope. It will show me definition. It will tell me actually, even if we have hail coming and how big size the hail is. But the Bahamas radar shows a lot more, but it doesn't give you detail. What are the requirements to become a member? You can just join. There's no requirement. You don't have any, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a meteorologist, just general public. It's for anybody, as long as you're over 18, because with Rotary, they actually, you need, if the child is, if the person is under the legal age, then I need parental, acceptance from the parents, and that would have been too tedious. So we just leave it for 18 and older.
I just want to commend you for stepping up and joining a fellowship. I think you've actually motivated myself and others who might be interested in joining the fellowship. Especially so I really commend, I have no clue that you were this involved. I realize that you put your whole heart. So, thank you so much.
The morning you got you said it was like 5 countries.
Right now, I have about 12 countries
What's wrong?
now online. We had someone just join from. We have Scotland, we have Italy, we have, what is the Philippines? I think I have a bit. We have Mexico, Dominican Republic, London, Thailand, Italy, Scotland, Bhutan Island, then Honduras, the USA, Bahamas, Cayman Island.
No, I just was going to say that if you needed additional countries, I know that my friend Lumina is doing membership, sorry, you know, citizenship to countries further south. So,
We can take any countries. We're trying to get more of the Caribbean islands to get involved.
Hi, I'm Monique Palmisano, and I'm a weather enthusiast. I am a certified storm spotter from Sky One and also Spotter Network that are based in the USA. During the pandemic, I completed a few online classes with the basics for backyard meteorology, tsunami and storm surge, natural disasters, one ocean, one planet, climate change and climate solution. I would like for you to follow me on the very first Weather Enthusiast Rotary Fellowship via Facebook. The purpose of this fellowship is to share our passion about the weather events locally and internationally. Your posting can assist with disaster preparedness that could subsequently protect property and save lives. Sharing your photos and videos can assist with the data collection. Who can join? I'm glad you asked. It's open to all Rotarians, Rotaractors, and non-Rotarians who are enthusiastic about the weather. Together we will create long-lasting friendships while we fellowship, and there will also be some educational benefits as well. You don't have to be a meteorologist or a scientist to be a member of this fellowship. You can share your weather events from your location, even if it's a sunny day. We want to know what's going on in your area. To be a member, there is a small annual fee of $10, the proceeds of which will be donated to the Rotary Disaster Response Fund. So what are you waiting for? Join now. It's for a good cause. We alert the public just from your posts about water spouts, hurricane alerts, severe thunderstorm, etc. Let us know what the weather is like in your country. Why should you join? Well, it's simple. The information that you provide saves lives and provide crucial data that is truly needed for forecasters. To join, search Weather Enthusiast Rotary Fellowship on Facebook and click Join Group. So I'm calling on all weather enthusiast people or weather curious people to come and join me on this new fellowship. I'll see you via Facebook.
Okay, that ends my presentation.
Any other questions from one?
Well, I did not find any ones that are any difficulties, but we just do it just. Yeah, that's a.
Question one is, what were the results of the mosquito testing?
I'll pull up the illustration once I get it. Yes. So normally, like, if we catch a mosquito, whether it's a dead one or a live one, you can put it in here. You take this little microphone, these are less than $20 from Amazon, and you will hook it onto your phone like this. Without the casing, that is. There's a light on here. And once you do it, you take a picture of it, and then there's a NASA group that we're in, a WhatsApp group. You can send that picture in, and then the professionals will tell us if this mosquito is one that has a disease. Yes. Well, it's so simple. I mean, this is just a little gadget, but it's a very handy gadget. And I am a very scornful person, and I wonder if I should put the water in here that I'm drinking and use this microscope and see if I see anything, but you can actually see it. Yeah. I know. So usually like with if you find like a nest with the mosquitoes, and you know, those little things would look like tadpoles, that's what they want you to catch, and then that, they can tell from that. So once you take a picture using this microscope, because this here goes onto your camera, and then you drop it into the WhatsApp group, and the professionals tell us where you find this mosquito, first of all, or the larvae, and they can tell you that area, they need to come and spray. Now, I don't think the adults will be killed, but the babies will be killed, because these are the ones that give off diseases. And that's the same time we had a lot of dengue going around too.
Another question. What do you think is the cause of all the frequent hail that's happening in the Bahamas? So climate change has
well, the hail part of it, it has to do with the atmosphere. So with cold and heat, that is gonna cause hail. With the thunderstorm and lightning and water storm.
So this year, this promises to be a dangerous hurricane season.
It is very active one. Just pray that nothing happens in the country.
Any form of any major storms?
I think they have a few that are major, but it's still hard to tell. Yeah, there's one now from Mexico, but there's gonna be a lot of flooding for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it actually?
I know. You know, everybody likes to run to the store and buy things off the shelf, like crazy. Why don't stock up now? They be in the store long.
Another question. Last question. I promise.
No.
This is the last one. So last weekend, out at that thunderstorm, and I was afraid of the lightning storm. If you're, I know you said to stay inside, but if you're already in it, driving.
No, stay in your car.
Stay in your car.
Yes. Do not come off the car, stay in your car. Even when I had my guests, the same day that downburst was, I was happy that they stopped the food store. I was afraid to drive into that. And by the time they came out of the food store, everything had already happened, because I could have seen the lightning, and I was afraid. I do not like to drive when there's a lot, because you don't know when you could be in. And sometimes lightning come out of the blue, it doesn't come out of that sound.
I'll say
Pardon?
If you're in your vessel, won't the rubbers on the tires round you?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I say,
that's why you have to stay in your car.
come on.
So you mentioned you're afraid to do.
No, I'm afraid to drive in it. That's just me. I don't like to be in flooded water. I had a RAV4 before, and during Hurricane Michelle, I drive into that water. And thank God my car made it home, because my engine seized right when I pull up in my yard. So from that incident, I really don't not like to drive in flooded water. I don't care how high it is, so I try to avoid any area with flood. But if I have no choice, once it is too high, I go, but if not, I turn it back around. I went.
Like you know, closing game. You know, having a good raffle. Now, I know one, you know, you are a position, you're not a medical.
No.
But in speaking to some of the symptoms of someone who's been struck by lightning before, yes, cheap.
You?
No, I'm saying those symptoms are, person typically cheap.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I look at the second place and buy, go, you might stop.
Have a fun of buys everything.
You don't want us to try, that's the theory, because I'll put my money on my. That's to New York.
Let's say we look into the raffle.
Why don't you have this weekend session?
I don't even know how I get that, that's a good, that's a lot. Okay.
Because I think some people may need some fines, and I don't see some pins like Danny over there. But you're starting it up, starting it, yeah.
I think Jamala's like. Way up it.
Jamala's a model,
No, that's
model
not fair.
veteran. It's a pin here, man, let's, you see?
Say RCN.
Go around, collect the fine. I can see the money, guys. You know, like a certificate, ticket, people collect the fine, starting the shelf.
I can put it in the glass, yeah.
You know, buckets to put in the fine.
You actually bucket? Kilo, you'll give a fine? I have a fraction that you can get.
I can change it. I don't touch that.
Thank you. So I take it? Okay.
Larry accidentally dropped $20 on the ground, right? He said, put it towards the fines.
Excellent. That's a model carrying, no? You know, whatever it is, it's people carrying the heart. All right, let's go. Ticket number 5, 3, 2, 8, 4, 3. 43. Let's go.
What they tell you, give it to one of the ladies and they find out who been so big. It's right.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Every time I go back, we make it money.
Oh, boy.
You want to get a fine, you should wear this nice looking necklace, so that should be a fine. What you think, Sheila?
Blue as well.
It's blue, so that should be another fine.
I need you to look at what
Hey, Sheila, Sheila gonna do that. Blame Sheila for that. Come on, that's right. You should be fine. I'm gonna chill, Great.
Awesome. That's it. I don't think it's not made of it. After they can take a picture for the last 5 minutes, everybody comes to the front.
The new day.
We'll get more money there. You need to let me go. For me, we'll find 2, I need to go, we'll go in there.
Anyone, $2?
There you go, since you bought, you got $2. And that fifth Danny, please. 4-way tax, Danny. Bargain, giving the bargain.
Yeah, like that. Thank you. I don't think you do that.
Okay.
I'm misbehaving today.
Very much so.
Express, who wanted our name tags? We've had the board, Sharon, have we had name tags since she joined. Yeah, please just make sure I have one name tag. So, in that first one, the first thing I want to get that.
the same person who called us the name tags.
Yes.
And the reason why they're not here is the same person who comes late every week. Oh, yeah, people what a person is there.
Only one.
Every week.
Only one donation comes in every week. That's not me.
Of the things we think, say or do. It's the truth. It's the fair to all concerned. Let it be beneficial to all concerned. And let it be fun. Get a God last night, like to make this happen. I'm going to ask, of course, the honorable.
One and only.
One and only. Please. A final toast. Yes, please.
To all the Rotarians and guests who are here, and those who are being with us on it, let us join with Rotarians everywhere in a toast to Rotary all around the world.
I think someone did record it at one point.
You gotta record it. You gotta record it.